Welcome to Middle East Minute by Al Monitor. From our studio in New York, I'm Adam Lucente. Here are the headlines we're looking at across the region. Today is Friday, July 24th, 2026. At least 4 Palestinians and 1 Israeli were killed in a shooting in the occupied West Bank, marking the latest sign of tensions in the area. The Israeli military said a Palestinian assailant fired at Israeli civilians, while Palestinian Authority officials said residents of the town of Til, located southwest of Nablus, were shot by Israeli civilians and soldiers. Israeli settler attacks on Palestinians in the West Bank are a near-daily occurrence, and the PA's Wafa news agency reported that settlers stabbed a man near Jericho also on Friday. Palestinian attacks on Israelis in the territory are relatively less common, though Israeli media reported 2 stabbings of Israeli civilians on Thursday. The chaos in the West Bank has become an issue in Israel ahead of elections scheduled for October. Former Prime Minister Naftali Bennett, a key challenger to incumbent Benjamin Netanyahu, criticized settler violence in March and came out against unauthorized settlement outposts last month, though he remains in favor of construction Israel considers legal. Most countries regard all the settlements as illegal. Turkish opposition leader Özgür Özel applied to create a new political party as Turkey's opposition seeks to regroup and challenge President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Özgür was joined by 91 other lawmakers, and the so-called New Party would be the second largest in Turkey's parliament after Erdogan's AKP, which has 277 out of 600 seats. Özal's move follows a May court ruling that stripped him of leadership of the main opposition party, CHP. Hundreds of CHP members have been jailed in recent years, which has been widely condemned as political, though Turkey insists its judiciary remains independent. The U.S. military said it carried out its 13th straight night of strikes on Iran, while the Iranian military said it struck U.S. bases in Kuwait, Jordan, Bahrain, and Qatar. Iran has focused heavily on Kuwait, Bahrain, and Jordan since fighting resumed earlier this month. The Islamic Republic has not targeted Qatar as much, though the Qatari government did report an Iranian attack last week. Doha had not commented on Friday's claim by Iran as of the time of recording. U.S. President Donald Trump told Axios on Thursday he is considering a resumption of major combat operations against Iran as new talks remain elusive. Trump also said he would hold Iran responsible for any actions by the Houthis in Yemen, who recently claimed to have hit 2 Saudi oil tankers and pledged to blockade the kingdom. Reuters reported on Thursday that Iran flew IRGC commanders and missile gear to the Houthis this month. The Iraqi government denied on Friday a New York Times report that Iran had rejected a U.S. ceasefire proposal that was presented by Iraqi Prime Minister Ali Zaidi. Zaidi visited Iran on Thursday, just days after his visit to Washington. Iran and Iraq signed several agreements during the trip, including a deal to expedite construction on a joint railway project. Zaidi held talks with Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian, Parliament Speaker and top negotiator Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, and Judiciary Head Gholam Hossein Mohseni Ejei in Tehran. Thanks for listening to Middle East Minute. For the links to these stories and to keep up with headlines from across the region, visit elmonitor.com and subscribe to Middle East Minute on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Until next time, I'm Adam Lucente.